Hi, I'm Scott Davis. Welcome to New World Birth. By accessing this presentation, you're inviting me to share this information about this challenging yet very hopeful time we're currently living in. Happy new Tzolkin round, everybody. This is the report for the Gregorian date of February 11th, 2011. Which is also One Crocodile in the Mayan Tzolkin calendar. One Crocodile is about beginnings, new possibilities, protection and nourishment, and trusting Mother Earth. With One Crocodile, we begin the final 260-day Tzolkin round, which ends on 13 Ahu on October 28, 2011. This is a time to celebrate your alignment with the cosmic plan in preparation for the universal cycle that begins on March 9th, 2011. This is also a time to turn our attention and our actions to taking care of Gaia, Mother Earth, this planet we're on, but also taking care of our bodies. The astrological transits during this 13-day cycle include Jupiter is in Aries and Uranus is approaching Aries, and this represents the individual rising up to confront systems in power, which is represented by Pluto and Capricorn. It's begun, but it's going to have much more of even a global impact, particularly this summer. Also at this point, Chiron has moved into Pisces, and Neptune is approaching Pisces and will be there this summer. So we have some really deep spiritual themes going on. This combination of energy, we haven't seen anything like this since the 1960s. And one of the things about this year is it's about problem solving at a community grassroots level. On February 18th, we have the fifth full moon in a row at 29 degrees of its sign. 29 is the final degree before a planet moves into 0 degrees of the next astrological sign. And this is significant because it's all about completion. And personally, I'm really fascinated by the way the astrological transits support the Mayan calendar process as we approach the March 9th beginning of the universal cycle of the Tune calendar. As I've stated before, we are in the fruition period of the first 8 levels of the Tune calendar as we're preparing to enter the 9th wave, the 9th level that is called the universal cycle in Carl Kallman's description of the Mayan Tune calendar. And I'd encourage you to visit Carl Kallman's website, or Mayan Magics is also a really excellent resource for information about this subject. I think the time period that we're currently in is about preparing for the next wave, and that next wave will be experiencing creation, moving 20 times faster than it is currently moving. For instance, right now, one of these days or nights takes 360 days. We're going to have that same amount of change every 18 days. I think the time, so it's really important that we, during this time, we're taking better care of ourselves physically and emotionally. I'm also making more time and for my spiritual practices and making sure that that's a priority. The universal cycle represents the greatest opening for consciousness since the Big Bang created our universe, and I believe that the more people will understand what we are experiencing and how long it will last, the better off we all will be. I'm all about getting the most out of the universal cycle and helping other people get the most out of this time where there's an acceleration in the growth and consciousness. So I'm committed to showing the benefits while also acknowledging that things are changing radically. It's about what people choose to identify with. It is better for a person treading water after a shipwreck to identify with the life raft than with the anchor. And for me, I think that the more people who are thinking of paddling that life raft to a beautiful tropical island, the better for all of us. The great thing is every one of us possess our own life raft. It's about our intention, it's about our awareness, and being conscious of what these cycles are about, so we're making the right decisions. We're following our intuition. We're not getting overwhelmed. I do have concerns for the people who are not aware of this information, because this time period can really be overwhelming for them. People are getting overwhelmed right now. You just need to look at the news. And I'd rather not have so many people suffer needlessly. So that's why I created this video series. The universal cycle has the purpose of moving our consciousness to a place of co-creation and unity consciousness. This is a time of new balance, a time to return to the feminine in all of us. It's a balance of left and right mindedness. We're going to experience more possibility. And according to Barbara Hand Clow's take on Carl Kalaman's work, she's talking about that we're going to experience an opening of 9 dimensions of consciousness. Basically, the systems that have created power over others are going to continue to self-destruct. So that's Pluto and Capricorn. That's big business and corporations and government and just anything that really keeps people less than and oppressed. On October 28th, 2011, all of these 9 levels of the tune calendar come to completion. But this really is not the end of the Mayan calendar. The Maya have noted dates a long way into the future. The completion of the tune calendar is the birth of a new world age. On October 29th, the pregnancy is over and the baby is home. What to do now? This is the time to get rest, regular exercise, eat well, become grounded before we enter this time period where creation is moving 20 times faster. As many of you know, our thoughts and our emotions create our life. So the time period before the universal cycle is an important time to be practicing mindfulness and meditation. I think of a fire drill. We practice the fire drill when there isn't a fire, so when the fire happens, we know what to do. I would encourage you all to make time to take better care of yourself. This is time to love yourself and love those people who are around you. I want to thank you for checking out New World Birth. The next segment we will of this series, which is called Prenatal Care for the Birth of a New World Age, will be on February 24th, when we'll be looking at the Tzolkin 1 Jaguar cycle, which is the last Tzolkin cycle, and then we begin on March 9th another Tzolkin cycle, coinciding with the beginning of the universal cycle. Basically, feel free to check New World Birth out on Facebook or on YouTube. If you want to email me, you're welcome to send me an email at newworldbirth@yahoo.com. I guess that's pretty much it. Thanks for checking this out. Please share this with other people. My feelings are the more people that have this information, the better off we all are going to be. Anyway, the light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.